how do you balance that when you're in a AI company that relies on humans to execute?
It's a good question. So, I mean, if you look at our website today, you just go to Salesforge there, it says we are blending. And that's exactly, I think, so the former CTO of OpenAI is saying something similar. Actually, that we, as humans, we're going to be working with the AI agents together. So it's not about replacing, it's about figuring out a way, how do you do something together with the agents to just achieve superior levels and reduce cost, right? So that's really the answer to the problems that we're facing out there. And that's exactly how we are thinking about it. So the problem of what we call inefficient way of acquiring net new dollars. How do you solve that? So essentially, there's a bunch of companies that exist still today, the legacy companies that serve only the humans. And then there's a new wave of companies, specifically in the Bay Area, that are building a bunch of AI agents and they fully disregard the humans. Like essentially, you cannot run sales teams in those softwares. And we have this kind of called unique positioning where we accommodate the humans because we know you can't really fully replace them. And I think most sales leaders well, pretty much nearly every sales leader that I talk to is fully agrees that you can't fully replace the human within the sales equation, but you can figure out a way how to reduce that, right? So this is where the agentic capabilities come into play. And I also don't see a world where a really smart sales leader will use two different softwares to drive pipeline from an execution standpoint. So really, that has to live in one environment, just like a Google Ads account, essentially. So that's exactly what we're building, right? You're trying to figure out a way where in one view, when you're running a campaign or a sequence, you've got these humans and that's their results. And then the next line item is like AI agents are running, campaigns, and then you can kind of do an A/B test, compare performance and all that stuff, right? So, yes, we're definitely what we call AI first company and human second. That's probably how we look at ourselves. But we would never say no to a human because we know it's impossible to replace humans. Now, the one thing I just want to say, maybe you can look at this from another perspective. When you hire, let's say, somebody into a business to solve your problem. So when I'm as a business owner, I have a problem. What I'm the first thing that I'm thinking about is, can I get an AI agent, like an off-the-shelf solution, to solve my problem? Is there a solution in the market that actually works? If the answer is yes, I'm going to pick that. If the answer is no, the second option is like picking one of these custom automation workflow tools like N8N, for example, or make.com, right? To assemble something. That's option 2. Option 3, because again, I don't want to hire humans, let me get a consultant or agency to solve my problem, right? Because you can plug them in quickly, even though they're more expensive, time is money as well, right? You can plug them in and they can kind of solve a bunch of different problems that you have. And then the last resort is hiring a human into the business. So for me, when I have a problem, my last resort is to hire a person into the business. But the first thing that I'm thinking back in my head, can I use an AI agent to solve my problem?
All right. I have 4 rapid fire questions I want to ask you. So, Frank, I want you to try not to explain any more than is absolutely necessary. We're going to go through these pretty quickly. Number 1, biggest sales myth you wish people would stop believing?
That AI is replacing humans.
All right. What is your favorite SaaS tool besides your own that you can't live without?
Slack. I literally live in Slack every day.
Well, I'm going to have to insert, I hate Slack. I don't understand how people love it so much. I hate it. Every time I work with a company that says get in Slack, I'm like, oh, for the love. Anyway, that's my hang up. Okay. Number 3, what's one book that every entrepreneur should read?
Never Split the Difference, I would say.
Oh, that's a good one. Very, very good. I want Chris Voss to come on the show. If anybody out there listening could get me Chris Voss, I want him to come on the show. I'd love to talk to him. And final question. If you could have lunch with any entrepreneur, dead or alive, who would it be?
It's a controversial individual, but it will be Elon Musk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people would like to have lunch with Elon, see how that goes. Well, Frank, I know people want to get in touch with you because AI sales is all the rage. People are trying to figure out how to do it. If I hadn't been approached by the company that I'm now working with, I wouldn't have thought about it. And now, oh man, it's everywhere. Hey there, it's the real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you, as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.